Hi, this is Steve. I'm going to be giving a review of the MacBook Air environment running Windows 7. I got this off eBay. It has a 250 gigabyte SSD. I've got 185 gigabytes allocated to the Windows 7 partition and the other 65 gigabytes for OS X. Let's go ahead and time the startup from scratch. I'm actually going to time it from the time that the BIOS screen here gets done, so we'll get a true measure of the operating system startup. It seems to take an additional 5 seconds or so to get past this white screen here. So 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 seconds plus another 6 or 7 seconds for that BIOS stuff to get done with. So that's not too bad. But if you're based strictly on that, the UX definitely starts up a heck of a lot faster from scratch power. Next, I'll go ahead and show you what the sleep mode startup times are. So I'm going to go ahead and close the lid here and let it go to sleep, which it does very quickly. That Apple light went off really quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up and start counting. 1001, 1002, 1000, well, 2.5, 3 seconds. So that's not bad either. As far as reviewing inside the machine here, I did experience an error trying to eject media from this. I have an external super drive from Apple DVD burner, and whenever I go into my computer here and try to eject the media, whenever there was any in there, it just gave an error. So, but what I found out is that there's 2 cycles of updates. When you first go to load Boot Camp, you have to do an Apple software update on the OS X Lion side of things, and then when you get your Windows loaded and it installs Boot Camp drivers on your Windows partition, you also have to go here to the Start button and choose Apple Software Update. And after I did that update of the Boot Camp drivers on the Windows 7 side to version 2.1.3, the eject error magically disappeared. So that's working properly now. As far as the display angles, you can see it's just gorgeous bright display here straight on, and it has very good wide angle views here. I mean, it's not getting any less bright as we move even 45 degrees out here. So that's, I'm stretching my wire. So that's pretty darn good. Same thing with the other direction. Up and down, if you tilt back, you see it's still pretty good, but then it starts to get darker as you go further back. And then tilting forward, it gets actually whiter, which is a little strange, but it's still usable. So, so it's got very good tolerance for wide-angle viewing. The internet, the Wi-Fi, let's take a look here. I haven't had any problems at all with the Wi-Fi staying connected and working. Let's do a quick speed test. See what happens here, see what it runs. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see the screen a little better. Go ahead and let that test run. I'm here in Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, as you can see. Seven and a half. Yeah, that's pretty much the same rate I'm getting with my desktop computers, so it's no slower. I do have a voice over IP also consuming some of the bandwidth, and I have an AT&T microcell booster that's consuming an additional a bit of bandwidth. And to add insult to injury, my new voice over IP internet router, that wireless router only does G. It does not do the wireless draft N standard. So I'm pretty much limited there for local traffic, but it's not hurting me because I'm getting the very same internet performance as my desktop workstations. So there's no local copy in mass that I really need to do on my local network anyway, so it's fine. The keyboard, as you can see, let me back out a little bit. The keyboard is backlit. You can get a quick look at that, and that looks pretty good. It's got good key travel depth. I haven't had any typing errors or anything. As far as the missing dedicated keys for the page up, page down, home, and end, that's quickly alleviated, because if you hold the function key down and you hit the up down arrows, that's your page up, page down. And hold the function key down and hit the left and right, that's your home and end. So that was pretty easy to learn and get used to, so that's been working out just fine. The trackpad, has limited functionality over in Windows 7. It doesn't have all of the gestures. It does have all the important ones that I even know about and use. It does the single tap to click, so I don't have to do the harder click on the trackpad. I've configured it to be able to just tap to click. It does do, if you do two-finger click, it does a right-click simulation, so that works fine. Inside of a browser with the, let's see, take a look at CNN.com. And you see how fast that comes up. I mean, it's real pleasurable. But if I take two fingers and scroll, I can scroll very easily through the document. In fact, I need to go in there to adjust the sensitivity down even, because it's like really, you know, but I can move my fingers slow. That's no problem. There's another two-finger scroll, tap to click. I forget what the other gestures are, but the ones that I use are the scrolling and the tap to click and the right click. Those are the most important ones, because there's no real right button in a Macintosh, so you need to be able to do that. The next piece is the video performance. Take a look here. I'll pull up a video that I have from YouTube bookmarked here. Set it to 720p because I really don't have any, see, oops. I keep leaving my right finger on the trackpad and it thinks I'm wanting to right click, which is not the case. So I have to get used to that and only put one finger down. So, but yeah. But yeah, you can see the video looks good there. It's nice and bright. As far as the sound, it's really good. So yeah, it's got